Hello, everybody. DT bringing you real motivation. I want to take you on a journey. See, as a kid, I was deprived of the opportunity to grow up with a father. And that hit me really hard. It took a toll on my life. Where I am right now, I am very thankful for. I'm more than blessed now than ever. My mom responded as best she knew how, trying to put together the pieces, fill the voids wherever was needed. And so my journey started early for me with a challenge. And today I know this is still yet another struggle for men, children living in homes without both parents. And that's where it started for me. See, according to National Kids Count, 35% of children under the age of 18 are living in a single parent home. 35%. That's as of 2016. Here we are in 2019. I would only assume that those numbers have escalated and gotten even higher. 25% of the children in the U.S. live in households with just a mom alone. No father figures in their lives. No sense of security. You feel differently when you are in this position, knowing that there is one parent, normally the mother, that is taking care of everything. It's a difference maker. It beats you down on the inside. It makes you question if you're loved. It makes you feel like, should you continue or should you move forward? Should you go on? How can you? And at the end of the day, what I do know, based on my journey, based on what I want to share with you, is that there is always a possibility that you can grow into something better, a possibility that you can change your life, a possibility that you can look forward to a brighter future, a possibility that you can become your own man, your own woman, a possibility that you can actually be thankful for the things that you do have in your life, a possibility where you can be grateful that you have a parent, whether it's one or two. Someone is always going to be there for you. The people that give you life, they cannot take it. What they are bound to do is protect and serve you. At times it may not seem that way. At times you may find that one bails. At times it may all come tumbling down, and it may not be your fairy tale ending. But the reason why you must go on is because you actually have to believe that everything in your life happens for a reason. See, when I was let down as a kid, I believed that my father didn't love me. I believe is that my mom was the greatest person on earth. I had no rhyme or reason to understand why he would actually leave, but he did. And all I knew was that I had to question myself, question my worth, question if life was worth living. And as I've grown into the man that I am today, 35 years of age, I can only thank him twice. I can only thank him for not being around, because my mother was able to provide for me a life that helped me grow into what I am today. My journey helped me to be a better father than my dad was to me today. My journey has helped me to be a better person, to be a better husband, to actually live a life of fulfillment, being where I am, knowing where I came from, there is nothing more precious than this moment right here, right now. And what I wanted to do with this portion of my journey was explain to you why you must go on. See, everything will never be perfect. Everything won't always go your way. You will be left down and out. Bad things will happen. You will make bad choices. You will make good choices. You will be left with a whole family or a half of a family. What you have to decide to do is commit to continuing to move forward, to commit to continuing to challenge yourself to be better than the person that's no longer in your life. See, your life doesn't start because you no longer have parents. Your life starts because it's about you. Yes, we love our parents dearly. I love my mom to death. I love my dad to death, even though I've never honestly had an opportunity to be around him very much. But the reason why I love them both is because of the understanding that it would not be possible for me to be here 35 years later if the two of them never met. So I'm going to be grateful in all that's happened to me. And as a kid, I'm always going to remember those times that I questioned and I doubted myself. But at the end of the day, I am humbled enough to walk in the present and feel that my life's journey was only meant to be. And some will say they're not sure if they can move on. Some will say they're not sure that they can forget or forgive. But I'm here to tell you is that the biggest and best thing that you can do for yourself at this point, at this present time, is to actually think about how you not having both parents in your life changed you for the better, how it actually helped you to become more, how it actually challenged you to do more. Think about all the positive things that came away from that. Yes, it's always a tragedy, and no one wants to grow up knowing or feeling that they're not loved. But the truth of the matter is that there is always someone or some person that is around you that's involved in your life, whether it's a friend, whether it's a mother, whether it's an uncle, whether it's a nephew, whether it's a aunt, whether it's a grandparent, that they will be there for you all the time, no matter what. And if you can push forward, I encourage you to only think about doing just that, because life is much more worth everything that you want once you get to the age to understand it. So never question if you were meant to be here. Never questioned if you're loved, because my journey started as if it was just ending. As I grew older and time passed, I grew to be an even better person, to be encouraged, to be inspired by other people that I seen, other men that I had the opportunity to have in my life. So I was thankful and I was blessed in so many ways, again, that my dad wasn't around. Not to give excuses for him, but to actually say that I can forgive and forget. For me to actually say is that I now can actually move forward with my life and actually train myself and encourage myself to be a better person. So I'm telling you today, in all that you do and whatever it is that you want to be, let your journey begin. Humble yourself. Accept that it will not be perfect. Accept that the things that are happening to you, if you are in a situation as I was as a young kid, where you're not going to grow up with both parents, let that motivate you. Let that inspire you to still show them your commitment to life, to still show them that you know that you're loved, to still understand is that other person, that parent that is no longer around, could have a valid reason. And even if they don't have a valid reason, you are a gift to this world. There is nothing that someone could ever do to make you feel less of a person. Yes, it will hurt. No one will be able to understand the pain. No one will be able to provide you with a shoulder long enough for you to lean on. But it is up to you. You can decide to carry on. You could decide to build a new journey, a new legacy, a new destiny. See, it's all happening around us for a reason. And there is no time for us to make excuses. And as kids, that seems to be all that we can do. It seems to be is that we're in our weakest moments. It seems to be is that we're very vulnerable. But I am here to tell you, no matter how your journey begins, that is not where it ends. And if you don't have a father figure in your life, it is perfectly fine. Be thankful for what you do have. Take hold of the opportunities that are ahead. Be grateful for those people that will come into your life at some point in time and change you for the better. Strive for greatness. Strive to be better than the person that you feel like has left you behind. Because at the end of the day, we have to prove this point. We have to actually show that we are worth it. We actually have to not waste the gift that we have been given. And ultimately, that gift was given to us by God. He brought our parents into this world. Our parents brought us into the world. So minus your parents, one or both, you still have a calling in this life. God makes that possible. And the reason why I say that is because if we refer back to Corinthians 1, chapter 2, verse 5, he says that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. See, I think God gave me the power to will myself to where I am at this point in time. I'm going to cherish that. I'm going to make use of the gift that he's given me. I'm going to put everything that I have in God. I'm going to believe like I've never believed before. I'm going to hold myself to the highest standard like I've never held myself before, because at the end of my tunnel, there is a bigger light. No man, no woman can take that away from me. As I have been around people, they've inspired me more than ever. My mother, I want to thank dearly. My father, I want to thank dearly. Whether they were around all the time or never, the ultimate goal is not to give up on myself. It's not to let the past affect my future. It's to understand is that I am more now worthy than I ever was, than I ever will be, because I'm still here. I'm still going. I'm still moving. I'm still fighting. I'm still believing in everything that I want to achieve. I'm still understanding that God is working in so many different ways in my life, and he is more than powerful now than ever when I was a child. He has given me so many different opportunities and chances. He has given me forgiveness. He has made things possible in my life that you cannot understand. And as a kid, I didn't know that was the case. See, God weathered the storm. Whether I was prepared for it or not, it set me up to be a better person. What I had to do in my life along this journey at a young age was hang in there. So I'm asking those of you who are without both parents in your household. I'm asking those of you who are challenged to find out if your father, if your mother might actually loved you. If either of your parents have walked out, or if both your parents are walked out and you're struggling trying to define if you are worth it. I say to you, yes, you are. I say to you, get up, and today's your best day. I say to you that days ahead are going to be greater than ever. I say to you is that someone else is going to love you like you've never been loved. I say to you that someone else is going to care for you like you've never been cared for. And I say to you is that your life is now just beginning. Take everything that happens in your life as a sign. If it happens in the moment, understand the moment, keep moving forward. What you do now, if these things are present and currently happening in your situation, you have to hold strong. You have to be firm. You have to be committed. You have to believe, you have to have faith that there is only one person that will help you reach your full potential. He will help you get to live out your full journey. He will involve people in your lives that really make a difference. In many of our cases, those are both of our parents. In some of our cases, it is not. For those of us who are in that 35 percentile, do not let this kid you. Do not let yourself believe is because of both your parents are not in your life that one or the other does not love you. It just means is that you will have to love yourself even more. It means is that you will have to appreciate the friends and the family that you do have around you and take advantage of those people, those times, those moments, those feelings of love, those feelings of caring, those feelings of you matter. So take every journey in your life as a lesson. Enjoy the journey. Accept that the journey will challenge you along the way. Always know is that you deserve every day, no matter what. Your journey is just beginning. God is always there by your side. Your worth is greater now than ever. Keep fighting. Have a great day.